And ABC News contributor and SiriusXM radio host Mike Muse joins me live now for more on this. Mike, the members of Migos, they're more than just a rap group. They're also family. So this has to be so difficult for them. Have they issued any kind of a statement yet?
No statement has been issued yet. And I'm so glad that you mentioned that they are family. You know, Quavo is the uncle to Takeoff, and then Offset is the cousin to the other two gentlemen. So this is a family affair. They grew up together, Diane. And so although they do have a little bit of challenges amongst them right now as they went their separate ways to create their own individual projects, they still are a family. And so they have to be grieving. And it's so tragic for an individual to watch his nephew die right in front of him in a pool of blood. Right? And so as we're telling these stories, I think it's important to humanize that element of what Quavo is also feeling in this moment.
Now, give us some background on the impact that Takeoff made in the rap world, because Migos is one of those groups where you might not recognize them by name, but you've almost definitely heard their music.
You've heard their music, Diane. You've heard Versace, Versace. You've heard that song Fight Night, which is extremely popular. And you even may have done an action, the dab, if you recall. That was really big during time period. You had sports athletes doing the dab.
Sure.
That was something they brought to the masses. So if you didn't listen to their music, you actually did their actions. They had a really great pulse on culture. They used technology to their advantage in the sense of the way they did Vines. You can remember that back in the day.
Yeah, Vine videos. They used to release, that's right.
But they also, too, changed this new generation to usher in a new style of rap with this very fast-paced cadence with sound effects. And so you see that with every new rapper that's out there now.
Now, Atlanta is the epicenter for trap music. So what do you think is the legacy that Takeoff leaves behind, and how does Migos move forward from this?
It's a really great question. You know, my hope and my desire is that Quavo and Offset, who is the husband to Cardi B, are able to come together and actually keep creating innovative music that pushes culture along. What we're going to lose with Takeoff being gone is an incredible human being, a kind, decent individual who thought outside the box. He was into science. He was into space. That's his name, Takeoff. He had a really interesting obsession with outer space. And we're going to lose the fact that he was such a great storyteller. He always came in last on the songs. He anchored the songs, and he really brought the heart and the spirit and the soul, and particularly with his velvet texture of his voice and of his sound. So we're going to lose someone who was a great storyteller within the hip-hop community, but also to a very great human being who thought outside the box.
Now, our race and culture team compiled some data and found that at least 10 rappers who were either already famous or on the cusp of fame have been killed by gun violence since 2018. What do you make of that trend, and what do you think needs to be done about it?
This is so disheartening, Diane. You know, you and I often talk about politics. I think it's time now that politicians start paying attention to what is happening, and we really look at the underscoring elements of why we see this. Unemployment is rising within community. We see education not doing its part that they need to be doing. And also, too, young people do not have an outlet of things to do because school programs are being cut, and in particular, after-school programs are being cut. So you have so much restless energy out there. So for me, this is actually now becoming a policy issue that I believe elected officials need to start paying attention more to figure out how we can solve this issue as a collective, entire 360 model.
All right, Mike Muse, always great to have you. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.